Hello everyone, what is up? It is me, Chris Phoenix here, old time's sake. Alright, so WrestleMania 27 goes off the air. Now, this WrestleMania was okay to kind of bad. Yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah. First off, you remember when there was supposed to be a Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan match for the United States Championship? The match ends up being a dark match, and then it ends up being a battle royal, and then I think somehow Great Khali wins it or something. I don't know. So that's how the night started off. But reality, this is how it started. Rock comes out to the ring, talks about how he's the guest host of WrestleMania, and that he's going to do something electrifying, and so on and so forth. So then we have our first match of the night is the World Heavyweight Championship match between Alberto Del Rio with Brodus Clay versus Edge with Christian for the World Heavyweight Championship. The match itself, I think the match itself kind of started off a little slow, but it was a pretty decent match. I liked it. I thought it was a good match. I do think that I said in my predictions that if Alberto Del Rio won and became the World Heavyweight Champion, I think it would have been a little bit early for him. I know, ever since he came to WWE, he's been skyrocketed, with being pushed. But, WWE needs to settle down a little bit. Don't push him too much. But it's still a good match between both these guys. Edge hits the spear, and Alberto Del Rio, tried to lock the armbar. Then, Edge reversed it, and then, Edge hits the spear. Your winner, and still World Heavyweight Championship Edge. After the match was over, Edge and Christian go to where the Royce, there you go, that Alberto Del Rio came in. They basically trashed it, broke the windows and stuff. Alberto Del Rio was crying and stuff. So yeah, that was that. Also, then we had a Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio. Now, Rey Mysterio came out looking like freaking Captain America. Last time I checked, Rey Mysterio's Mexican. Why is he coming out there? I know, I get this. He's done this the last few years. Came out with movies. A few years ago he came out looking like the Joker. Last year he looked like Avatar. Now he's coming out with Captain America. And then we had Cody Rhodes, whose theme song I actually kind of like a little bit better than his old one. The dashing Cody Rhodes. It's kind of like I think Giant Thunder said it was kind of like a Mankind-ish kind of thing or something. But it was kind of cool. By the way, I love how I saw everyone's tweets, who were especially freaking Yaya88. He was getting pissed about this, and a lot of people weren't happy about this WrestleMania. It didn't feel like a WrestleMania, but anyway, the match happened with Cody Rhodes. It was a good match. It was a good match. At one point, Cody Rhodes' mask, you remember that mask he's been wearing, fell off. Rey Mysterio actually picked it up. And then Cody Rhodes went on the outside, used the knee brace that he had, bashed it on Rey Mysterio. There's actually one point when Rey Mysterio hit the 619, I was like, oh god, Cody's gonna lose. It's gonna make no freaking sense, WWE. And then Cody Rhodes did win it, so yeah, your winner. No longer dashing, but he is Cody Rhodes. I'm glad Cody Rhodes won. He deserved to win this, you guys. He needed this win. He needed it. Alright, so now that Cody Rhodes' career could sky. We could see Cody Rhodes Intercontinental Champion maybe sometime soon, So yeah, that's good. Proud of Cody Rhodes. It was a good match, though. It was a good match. Then we had a backstage segment between Teddy Long and Snoop Dogg. They were just, Snoop Dogg was looking for his, people to be in his new music video. They had people such as Zack Ryder. He got attacked by Roddy Piper. They had Beth Phoenix and the Great Khali. They were singing. William Regal was rapping. This was just a really weird segment. I get this. This was supposed to be, like a funny segment, but it was just really odd, to say the least. Yeah. Then we had the core, Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, and Ezekiel Jackson versus Big Show, Santino Marella, and not Vladimir Kozlov, because apparently Kozlov got attacked by the core at the fan access yesterday. So instead, they replaced him with Kofi Kingston. This was a short freaking match. I think this match lasted like 2 minutes, literally. I mean, everyone hit their finishers, like Trouble in Paradise. There was a Cobra. I could have sworn I saw a choke slam, and then the Big Show hits the knockout punch on Heath Slater, the one-man rock band. So yeah, Kane, Big Show, Santino, Kofi win. Just a comedy match, basically, not taken seriously. I don't like WWE's decision on this. I mean, the core, a young, good stable, heel stable, and you get them lose to Santino. You know, Kane and Big Show, their times are running out. You know, Kofi Kingston, who the crowd is getting more and more dead with. You know. Then we had another backstage scene. This time was Eve and The Rock. They were talking, whatever, and you know, Rock says something like, "Oh, I'll try to entertain whoever is the one behind me," and he goes, and it's Mae Young. So Mae Young had the moments, and then she's like, "Oh, I want the people sued." On Rock's like, "No, no, 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 go have somebody else's." And then Eve took Mae Young out, and then Stone Cold was there. You know, it was a good moment there to see The Rock and Austin right next to each other, old time's sake. So yeah, that was cool, that part. Then we had CM Punk versus Randy Orton. This was a really good match. This might have been one of the best matches of the night. I really enjoyed this match. I didn't like the decision of the match, but again, it was a good match. Both these guys, you could tell they worked their butt off. It looked like at one point Randy Orton was about to hit the punt Punk in the head, but you know, remember his knees messed up, his leg, so he couldn't do that. But you know, CM Punk jumps off the ring ropes, lands into an RKO, and then Randy wins. Again, I didn't like the ending, but it was a good match, so I'll give it that. Then we had The Rock talking to Mean Gene backstage, and then Mean Gene's like, "Hey, you're the biggest John Cena fan this year." He's like, "What are you talking about?" So he looks behind him, Pee Wee Herman, and Pee Wee Herman's like, "Now I want to join the Bring It team," you know. And then The Rock's like, "Fine, you join." And then Mean Gene was wearing a purple Cena shirt. I'll get to later on that in a sec. Then we had the WWE Hall of Famers come out. You know, Hacksaw, Sonny, Drew Carey, who lost a lot of weight. I can't believe that guy lost a lot of weight. And the Butcher. And then finally came out Shawn Michaels, and of course he got a great standing ovation. It was good to see Shawn, of course. So it was good to see Shawn. Then we had probably the worst match of the night. This match made no freaking sense. I'll get to that. Michael Cole with Jack Swagger versus Jerry the King Lawler and Stone Cold Steve Austin, special guest referee, okay? So this match happens. Michael Cole's stalling. He's in his little coal mine. You know, until Jerry the King Lawler takes him out. And then, you know, Stone Cold puts his hands on Michael Cole. You know, this happens for about a good old 7 minutes, and then Jerry the King Lawler hits the little elbow drop. Then he pins him, then stops, then hits the ankle lock, and then finally, you know, with double hands, Cole tapped out. And then, you know, Booker T wanted to celebrate because it was a beer. Booker T got stunned, and then all of a sudden we got an email from Nama's general manager. This is the part that apparently, because, you know, Stone Cold special guest referee, he was supposed to do that. So guess who wins by disqualification? Michael Cole. Jerry the King Lawler and Stone Cold gets pissed. Jerry the King Lawler throws Josh Matthews into the ring. Josh Matthews gets stunned. Oh yeah, and also Swagger got stunned also. So yeah, and also we had Jim Ross on commentary. So you know, so for the rest of that we had good old JR and Jerry the King Lawler commentary, which was good. But at the same time, I just sit there like, okay, what the hell? Then we had the best match of the night. Holy freaking God. Triple H versus The Undertaker. This match was great. First of all, Triple H's entrance was freaking epic. Oh my God. I know it was a Metallica song. I forget what it's called. But it was a great entrance by Triple H. And The Undertaker, of course, made everyone want to fall asleep. With, you know, I know what people are saying. Oh, you don't like Johnny Cash. I don't like country. I'm sorry. I'm not a country guy. I am starting to like the song, but it just doesn't feel right, you know, coming down to WrestleMania to "Ain't no grave, blow 'em up." I mean, it made more sense after the match was over, but this was a great match, and WWE showed the aggressive of Triple H. And at one point, Triple H is using the steel chair, kind of like, well, I know 911 Oh Shit said this, but I said this before him, that I'm taking a shot. That Stone Cold Steve Austin used the steel chair at WrestleMania 17 against The Rock for the WWF Championship. You know, he was just so aggressive with that chair. I mean, this match was great. I mean, Undertaker jumping off the, going through the ropes, landing on Triple H throwing Taker to the coal mine. But this match was, and the gut wrench spine buster right through the announce table. This was a great match, you guys. This was great. I mean, I thought in the back of my mind I was watching this. I was thinking, okay, there might be a problem with this match because this is getting more and more predictable that the Undertaker's going to win every single time. But at the same time, you kind of had that little small doubt that, well, maybe Triple H might end it, you know? But, I mean, Triple H hit 3 pedigrees and still Undertaker kicked out. And Undertaker tried Last Ride, kicked out. Undertaker tried Tombstone, kicked out. You know, until finally, you know, Triple H has the, you know, oh, goddamn, my brain is fucked. Sledgehammer. Undertaker hits the Hell's Gate. You know, that was the longest Hell's Gate. Triple H was probably in there for like 5 minutes, and then finally tapped out. You know, but the worried part at the end of the match was Undertaker did not get up. He was moving a little bit, but he did not get up. Triple H did. You know, you can tell he was bleeding and stuff, but you know, there ain't no grid on my body. Well, no offense, Undertaker, but your body was down and you couldn't get up. You had to get carted off the, you know, ring. So that was interesting itself. Hope Undertaker's okay. But yeah. Then we had the laugh match. Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler versus John Morrison, Snooki, and Trish Stratus. Oh, fuck. This match, again, was short. This was probably like a 4 or 5 minute match. And Snooki hits the freaking, you know, handspring elbow, and then she does a splash. And then pins Michelle McCool. Get crazy. Get wow. Get oh my god. So yeah, I mean, I'll give Snooki credit. I mean, she did a hell of a lot better than I thought she would do, but still, you have Snooki at WrestleMania. Now, last but not least, we had the main event, Miz, John Cena, WWE Championship. Before the match even started, we had a nice, good Miz package. You know, for basically when the Miz was on the Real World to now. It was great. It was a great video package. I thought that was great what WWE did with that. So the Miz is in the ring. John Cena's entrance, he has like a freaking choir doing his theme song. So I'm like, okay. And they had this whole video package of Cena saying, I believe in God. You know, this guy was obviously wasn't Cena. And I was thinking, okay, Cena has found Jesus. And then he comes up with this new red shirt and red wristbands. I'm thinking, fuck, Miz is gonna lose tonight. So then the match happens. It was kind of so the crowd was dead. The crowd was so dead and burned down this match. And then, you know, Cena hits the attitude. Was it? No, then we had a count out. And then, you know, oh, it's still champion, The Miz. Rock comes out, and then, you know, there's email. Rock said, doesn't matter what you think, you know, and The Miz, and The Rock says, now it's going to be no disqualification, no counts, yada, yada. John Cena hits the attitude adjustment. I'm surprised The Miz kicked out. And then earlier, Miz hits the Skull Crusher finale, John Cena kicks out. Then, I think it was Alex Riley that it distracted the referee. Then Rock comes out of nowhere, hits the rock bottom on John Cena. Miz covers. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. Still WWE Champion, The Miz. A lot of people did not like that part. And then, you know, a stare down between The Miz and John Cena afterward. Miz and Rock. Rock hits the people's elbow. That was the end of the show. So yeah, for the most part, I think this pay-per-view was okay. But it just didn't feel like a WrestleMania. That was a problem. You know, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, this is going to be predictable. Yeah, but it didn't feel like WrestleMania. I mean, it kind of let me down. I'm not going to lie. It kind of let me down. I mean, it was entertainment mania for the most part. But, you know, when you had matches such as CM Punk and Randy Orton, Triple H and The Undertaker. And, you know, for the most part, I thought, you know, Edge and Brought to Real was pretty good. You know, it was alright, but again, to me, it just didn't satisfy me for WrestleMania. Tell me what you guys think of WrestleMania. If I'm being too harsh, I'm sorry, but it's just my thoughts. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Me, Then again, this is the same guy whose Boston Red Sox are now 0-3, and the Celtics are barely winning. Ugh. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.